It's time for Washington Fish Quest! This episode, Lopez Island Bassin Adventure, and more freediving. Hey, it's day 2, or maybe day 3, depends how you want to parcel the days, but it's the next day anyway. We got some visitors last night, raccoons at about 4 in the morning, and the second time they came by I was putting my diving gear on top of Vanessa's car so it didn't get chewed up, and we had what's called a Lopez Island standoff, where it was just like basically me standing 6 feet away from one, growling at me, and me growling back. You know, I think I eventually scared it off with my 6-mile stare. At any rate, we're going, my family knows I'm full of cheese, but at any rate, we're going to go get some food, go to a restaurant. Chris is going to meet Anthony at, I believe it's called Fisherman's Bay, and they're going to go on a crab dive. If we get there early enough, I'll join them. If not, I will join everybody else beachcombing. So I'm looking forward to it. The cool thing about Lopez Island is all the motorists wave to each other as they go by. You know, we call it Lopez here. Life just slows down a bit. I think I'll go with that shrimp scramble. Look at this spread. Yeah, I can eat. Well, Vanessa's getting some kind of a coffee. Well, not a coffee. She drinks like chai teas and stuff like that. But at any rate, Chris gave me this razor, so I'm gonna look at this, and hopefully I can meet him in the water. Lucky for me, I secrete my own shaving cream. Well, as I go to get my gear here, it occurs to me I left both of my weight belts. One of them Anthony loaned me, the one was my own, back at camp. So since Anthony and Chris are here already diving together, I'm just gonna stick to some beachcombing today. Look at this crazy thing. Looks like an onion stalk with like peppers growing on the top. If anybody knows what that is, catch me in the mints. Oh yeah, I can see one of them down there snorkeling around. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's Anthony. Oh yeah, and looks like that's probably Chris right there. Oh well, we can go to the beach and see what Jasmine and the kids are up to. Looks like Sela's gonna ambush. Yeah, here she comes.
Well, where are you swing that rock? All the way at the end there, if you guys walk to the end, there's a bunch of shipwrecks on the, like, in the sand.
Oh, cool. Rustle with a cool rock. Maybe an agate. Hey, bud.
A tiger skin rock.
Tiger skin. Oh, let me see that.
A tiger skin rock.
Yeah, no, that's a cool rock.
More cheap skin.
Looks like Vanessa found some sea glass. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah.
Washington Fish Quest viewers. Appears there's a wild Blake over there on the other side of the spit. And it looks like he's found a partner.
Alright, I went on a little off-camera side quest, but I met up with my buddy Brett there.
Hey!
Yeah, and now I'm back with the fam, and there's all these wooden ships here that Vanessa tells me she went ahead and filmed for me, so that's great. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, when I heard shipwrecks, I figured we're talking like fiberglass boats, not actual shippy ships made of wood. Very cool. What are these, Brett?
So these are the old reef net fleet, and the new reef net fleet is actually in action over there. You can just see, I'm sure we'll get a better shot of it on the other side of the spit.
Okay.
But reef net boats were, and still are, like one of the most traditional ways of fishing for salmon in the San Juan Islands. And it basically involves 2 boats side by side. And the 2, you can see some of these old towers. There's one kind of down there, and that yellow one over there is where the lookout would stand up on that tower.
Oh yes.
And there's a string of floats that come out, and hanging from the floats is a bunch of streamers, and it mimics a kelp bed. And so the salmon, when they come kind of like cruising up these long spits in the San Juans, they will think that the kelp bed is like a cool place to hang out. And so they'll kind of funnel right towards it. And the guys up on these lookout towers, they're looking for the salmon. So when the salmon are coming close to the two boats, under the boat is a big basket net that basically sits like here on the bottom. And they'll wait until the perfect moment to signal a bunch of dudes on the boats to hoist that net up. And basically the salmon get caught in this kind of floating pen. And then what they do is they can sort of pick through the salmon and find the best ones that they actually want to keep, and they let all the other ones go. So it's like a really, really, really sustainable way of fishing for salmon, and it's pretty much a lost art. Like, I think there's the crew of people on Lopez that do it still, that they get the license every year. They have to reapply for it from the state. And then there's a crew on Shaw Island that do it, and that's about it. And I've heard that there is still a crew of people that do it in BC somewhere.
Whoa.
But that's it.
Oh, that's awesome. Man, Lopez
Yeah.
Island sure is a special place. You got this ancient salmon fishing tradition. You got horses plowing the fields.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, and we did see the fleet out there when we were like at the ice cream shop yesterday, you know. Because you could tell I was like, what's up with those nets, you know, because like they just look so different.
And it's a native tradition, so like the natives
cool.
pioneered it, did it for thousands and thousands of years, and when the settlers got here, they were like, hey, can you teach us? And so they taught them. And a lot of so the family that does and owns this reef net here, they're I guess mixed lineage, I don't know what you want to call it, but like they're a part of the native, some of the native families still in there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Keeping the tradition alive.
Looks like you did all right there, Anthony.
Hey, we did good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see if I can get them out.
Ooh. Oh yeah, big old red rock, nice and dark, full of meat, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a Mondo.
Yeah.
Mondo.
One that goes everywhere.
We're heading off the beach here. We had a little meeting in the mines. We were actually just going to go back to Iceberg Point because it was, like I say, it was the most epic dive I've ever been on in the salt anyway. So, going to head back there at 2. The tide's still going to be coming up real high though, so we're going to see if it's ripping too hard, then maybe we won't be able to do it, but we're hoping that it'll be just fine. Thanks to Chris's expert driving, expert wheel manning, we have arrived.
Van Manning.
Van Manning.
Yeah, the Van Man.
Probably needless to say, but although we're in the Iceberg Point area, this is indeed a way different entry spot.
Swell, no current.
I think it's just going to get better.
Lots of kelp too.
Yeah.
Lots of fish.
Yeah, you gotta be part mountain goat, part mermaid to be a free diver in these parts. Holy smokes. I don't know if this is coming through on film, but this is some treacherous terrain.
Yeah.
Well, let's break a leg. Anthony and Chris are off around the island. I'm about to go join Brett in the water there. Last time I was in around these parts, it was the greatest saltwater dive I've ever seen. Let's see if this is as good or even better. Heck, even a little worse would be sublime. In I go. As I said, Brett and I stuck together while Anthony and Chris swam out to some islands. There's Brett. Yeah, it's even just sitting in the water and looking at the peaks is pretty cool. Yeah, red rock crab down there. We stuck pretty shallow to start with. Here I'm diving a little deeper, just checking out what's below. As you can see, the big old bull kelp forest. So there goes Brett. He got a rock. So whenever he dives, he likes to get a rock from the bottom, which I think is a pretty common freediver goal. So I decided, hey, I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm looking around for a rock. I didn't want any rock with any kind of growth on it or anything. And I say, hey, here's a larf. It's a red rock crab. There we go. Red rock acquired. Or maybe the red rock got me. Yeah, it was not letting go. Lucky you got the glove but not the actual finger. Good thing that feller wasn't a couple inches bigger. There's Anthony and Chris out there at the island. I think they saw some pretty cool stuff, but we didn't really see too much as far as Brett and I. As I said in the last episode, if I continue with free diving videos on my channel, I'm probably going to need to get a better camera. I mean, this is pretty cool footage, but I mean, just as far as the quality goes, I'm not really seeing anything, but pretty clear of the bottom anyway. But yeah, there's cameras where it's just so much clearer than what I see on my cheapo cameras. Still enjoying just free diving, you know, just getting it down. Even if I don't see much, it's fun to point the light around and pretend like I know what I'm doing. I didn't see anything too remarkable, but beautiful down there. It's like kind of going to the redwood forest of California. These are like the bull kelp forests of Lopez Island. You know, it's just being down there's a pleasure. So I did see some cool stuff though. I don't want to undersell it. Giant thanks to Brett and Anthony and Chris for coming along and being good partners. Well, I tell you, this hike back with my diving weight belt on sent me right in the old out of shape. But today's not over. I'm gonna go meet Noah down at Hummel Lake, freshwater lake that's kind of in the middle of the island. Noah's gonna, I think, take me bass fishing. I don't have any fishing gear on me just because I had to kind of pick between if this was gonna be a fishing or a diving trip, and I wanted to dive. So Noah is Anthony's son. Wonderful family. If you ever go to the Lopez community market, he runs the Nathan's hot dog cart. And yeah, he's gonna show me the ropes out there in Hummel Lake. Well, here I am at Hummel Lake. Not exactly the kind of fishing you think of when you think of being on the San Juan Islands, but awesome lake, hidden gem and all that good stuff. So look about back there, you got life jackets that you can check out, you know, just take for while you're on the water. And it's my understanding that these vessels here, it's just the honor system. You can just jump on them, take them out for the day. Man, isn't that awesome? On the mainland, that would those last about 10 minutes before they got stolen, but not out here in historic Lopez Island. But at any rate, though, apparently this lake is pretty good for spiny rays. It does get stocked with trout every spring. Yeah, there's Noah. My chariot awaits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is pretty sweet. Is this yours, or is this one of the ones that you can just jump in?
Yeah, this is just here for anyone to use.
Man, this is such a nice thing just to have available.
Yeah, they have all kinds of, unfortunately, occasionally they get like pushed out or sunk, but this one has not been messed with too much this summer, which is...
Oh, that is awesome. Well, cool beans. Well, thanks so much for having me out. Cool beans. So what you rigging up there, Noah?
So this is a popper. This specific one is a Guggen Squad blooper, and I've taken a liking to it. Fish have been tearing it up these past few weeks.
Man, so the bass are out here active enough that they hit poppers? That's awesome.
Mm-hmm, yeah. I came this morning and I caught one on the popper and I missed about 3, but...
Yeah, I'm kind of that way with poppers.
Yeah, they're
they get popped.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go airborne, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The placement of the bow cam was unfortunate, not only because I'm blocking Noah completely, but you'll see how he does fishing versus what I do. You better get some B-roll. Community, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the island, you know, like word. We got it? Yeah, heck yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, he wasn't going anywhere.
Nice, he nailed that. Heck yeah, Noah's got us on the board.
Sweet. There he is.
Hey, nice.
Bait. Sweet.
Yeah, topwater action on Lopez Island.
Oh yeah.
Whoop, there's one.
Nice.
Come on. I gave her that big old Jimmy Houston tug. That should stay on there.
There he is.
Woo! One in the boat for Blake. Well, thank you so much, Noah, for doing, pretty much giving me the guide treatment here. Taking me to the fish, giving me the rod and the reel and the lure.
No problem.
There we go.
Glad you could come out.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Yeah, what a treat. Didn't think I could do any fishing this trip. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, about the same size as Noah's. Nice, bigger than a mini bass for sure. Maybe a bass junior, I don't know. Been a lot of vultures out. There's one right there. Man, Man, they're big animals. Oh, nice, nice. That was pretty good. Whoa. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice, nice.
On the same side.
Cool looking bass for sure.
Yeah.
They all have their own personality, you know.
Shit.
Hey.
How many of these guys you've caught so far?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Oh, that was a cool take.
Ooh, nice.
Let's see, did he go off? Oh, he got off. Dang it, put me right through the salad. Hey, I saw that take down.
They're getting bigger as the night goes on.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah, these bass will be starting to prowl at this point. That one was pretty near the canoe. Yeah. That is a nice.
Chunker.
Yeah.
Dove to the weeds too.
Taking you to the salad bar.
Yeah, sweet.
Alright, alright.
Bad one either.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna be the biggest of the day right there.
Alright, alright. Well, I was snagged on a lily pad here. Whoa, that's a nice bass.
Not a bad one, yeah.
That is a nice bass. Yeah, nice flip too. Holy smokes, way to go, Noah.
We got her.
Let me get a zoom in there. Oh yeah, yeah.
There she goes.
Back she goes. Awesome, man. That was great. All right, we're back here on shore. Thanks again, Noah, for taking me to school.
Of course, no problem.
Yeah, Lopez Island bass fishing, topwater bass fishing. That's an elective I'll sign up for any day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, that was awesome.
For
Jesus,
sure.
I feel like you must have gotten to 10 of them.
Something like that. It's
Yeah.
one of the better days topwater fishing for me anyway. Nothing too big, but it's all fun.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think that'll probably do it for this part of the video. I sure hope you'll join me next Wednesday for the final day of my Lopez Island trip. I go crab diving in 2 different spots for Dungy and Red Rock, and I make a big decision regarding the future of the channel. See you next time.